Culture is more than tradition. It's identity, legacy, and the living heartbeat of a nation. It's expressed in language, preserved in art, echoed in architecture, and tasted in every local dish. Around the globe, certain countries stand out for how deeply their culture shapes daily life and invites travelers to dive in, learn, and connect. These are places where ancient rituals meet modern rhythms, where history isn't confined to museums, and where every street, song, and smile tells a story. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most cultural countries in the world, destinations where heritage runs deep, creativity thrives, and the spirit of the people is proudly on display. Whether you're a curious traveler, a history lover, or someone seeking authentic experiences, these countries offer not just sights to see, but worlds to understand. Number 1. India. India is not just a country, it's a civilization, a continent of cultures woven together into one vast, vibrant tapestry. With over 22 official languages, countless regional festivals, and centuries of history, India offers one of the richest cultural experiences on earth. From the ornate temples of Tamil Nadu to the Mughal architecture of Delhi, from the spiritual serenity of Varanasi to the colorful chaos of Mumbai's streets, India is a sensory overload that reflects depth, diversity, and resilience. The cuisine alone is a cultural encyclopedia, with every region offering distinct spices, flavors, and cooking traditions. India doesn't just show you its culture, it immerses you in it, unfiltered and unforgettable. Number 2, Italy. Few countries celebrate culture like Italy. It's in the art, the architecture, the cuisine, and the passion of its people. Rome's ruins, Florence's Renaissance treasures, and Venice's romantic canals offer glimpses into Italy's monumental past. But Italy's culture isn't stuck in history. It's alive in every piazza, every family meal, every local artisan's shop. Italians take pride in the dolce vita, the sweet life, and it shows in their fashion, cinema, opera, and love for food. Whether you're exploring the Vatican's masterpieces or sipping espresso in Milan, you're not just visiting Italy, you're living its story. Number 3. Japan. A country of quiet elegance and powerful tradition, Japan is where the ancient and the futuristic coexist in harmony. Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples stand beside neon-lit skyscrapers. Ceremonial tea rituals meet robot cafes. From the delicate brushstrokes of calligraphy to the thunderous rhythm of taiko drums, Japanese culture is rooted in discipline, refinement, and deep respect for detail. Festivals like Hanami and Obon celebrate life, death, and the seasons. Meanwhile, Japanese cuisine, from sushi to ramen to kaiseki, is both an art form and a cultural dialogue. In Japan, culture isn't performed, it's lived with grace and intention. Number 4. France. In France, culture is a way of life. From the literary salons of Paris to the lavender fields of Provence, France exudes elegance, creativity, and intellectual flair. This is the birthplace of Impressionist art, haute couture, and the culinary arts that changed how the world dines. The Louvre holds centuries of masterpieces. The streets of Montmartre still echo with the footsteps of Picasso and Monet. French cinema, philosophy, fashion, and music continue to influence global culture. But more than anything, it's the French passion for living beautifully, for savoring meals, admiring art, and engaging in debate that defines their cultural spirit. Number 5. China. One of the world's oldest civilizations, China's cultural legacy stretches back more than 5,000 years. The Great Wall, the Forbidden City, and the Terracotta Warriors stand as testaments to a long and powerful history. But China's culture goes far beyond its monuments. Traditional medicine, Confucian philosophy, calligraphy, dragon dances, and intricate tea ceremonies reveal a people rooted in deep values and customs. Modern China continues to embrace its heritage through festivals like Lunar New Year and the Mid-Autumn Festival, while its regional cuisines reflect the immense diversity of its land. China is not just a country, it's a cultural empire. Number 6. Egypt. The land of the pharaohs remains one of the most historically rich cultures on earth. Egypt's ancient wonders, the pyramids, the Sphinx, the temples of Luxor, have fascinated the world for millennia. But Egyptian culture didn't end with hieroglyphs. It evolved through Islamic artistry, Coptic Christianity, and a strong oral storytelling tradition that continues today in cafes and souks. Music, dance, and family remain central to Egyptian identity. Whether you're cruising the Nile or wandering the back alleys of Cairo, you're walking through layers of civilization, all alive in Egypt's dynamic cultural pulse. Number 7. Mexico. Colorful, rhythmic, and deeply spiritual. Mexican culture is a fusion of ancient indigenous roots and Spanish colonial influence. From the Aztecs and Mayans to modern muralists like Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo, art and symbolism are everywhere. Traditions like Dia de los Muertos honor the dead with joy and color. The cuisine, tacos, mole, tamales, tells stories of the land and its people. Music and dance pulse through plazas and festivals. Mexico's culture is not only proud, it's celebratory. It invites you to join, to dance, to taste, and to understand life through the lens of family and tradition. Number 8. Greece. Western civilization owes much to Greece, the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, theater, and Olympic sport. But Greek culture is not just a chapter in history books. It thrives in the rhythms of modern life, in music, dance, and community gatherings called panegyria. Orthodox traditions, island folklore, and regional customs offer layers of identity. Greek hospitality is legendary. Philoxenia, or love of strangers, is still practiced with heart. Whether it's a myth from Mount Olympus or a meal of fresh olives and feta by the sea, Greece serves up a culture that's as rich in stories as it is in soul. Number 9. Turkey. Straddling Europe and Asia, Turkey is a cultural crossroads where East meets West in dazzling harmony. Ottoman grandeur blends with Roman ruins, Islamic call to prayer mingles with the bustle of bazaars, and whirling dervishes spin in spiritual devotion. Turkish culture is about connection, over tea, over shared meals, over ancient traditions that continue to shape daily life. Istanbul alone is a living museum of civilizations. The country's music, carpets, cuisine, and storytelling reflect centuries of migration, empire, and artistry. In Turkey, culture is a bridge, and everyone is invited to cross it. Number 10. Brazil. Vibrant, diverse, and deeply expressive, Brazil's culture is an explosion of sound, color, and rhythm. Shaped by indigenous, African, Portuguese, and European influences, Brazil is a cultural mosaic where everyone contributes to the melody. Carnival isn't just a party, it's a powerful expression of heritage, freedom, and creativity. Samba and bossa nova are as vital to Brazil as football and faith. From Rio's street art to Bahia's candomblé rituals, Brazilian culture is as energetic as it is soulful. It moves, it sings, it celebrates life, and it welcomes all to join in the dance. Culture is the soul of a nation, a collection of stories, struggles, and celebrations passed down through generations. In these 10 countries, culture isn't just preserved. It's lived, shared, and proudly expressed in every detail, every gesture, every heartbeat. Whether it's through food or philosophy, dance or dialogue, these nations invite you to experience life more deeply, to connect more meaningfully, and to understand that beyond the borders of language and geography lies something universal, the human spirit. So whether you're chasing ancient wisdom, timeless beauty, or creative fire, these cultural powerhouses remind us why we travel. Not just to see the world, but to feel it. To learn, to grow, and to remember that every journey is richer when we carry home not just souvenirs, but stories.